Okay, so for people that don't know, I want to do a readathon related to different math books. So I've made a pile last time and it kind of changed since that time. So I'm not gonna probably go through the same books just because some of them, like, I don't know, I changed my opinion about some things, and also I have the book for our LThMath book club on Goodreads, so I thought I'm just gonna start that one just to make sure. But I still want to go through these ones and tell you I need to finish this book, so I will be finishing Math with Bad Drawings. I have to. Then my second one is actually on my phone because I've got it on my Google Play Books or something like that. So let me see. Library, that was the one. Start. Awesome. I know you don't really like this, but I want to show you the book. That's the book. You can't see anything. So it's Weapons of Math Destruction. So I'm gonna start this one. I'm not a big fan of reading on my phone because it's quite small, but I'm gonna see how it goes. So I will go with that one. Should put the phone away. And then I want to go and read this one because he is my favorite artist and stuff. So I want to find out more about him, and I have this book for a while and I've seen a lot of his pieces around, and I thought, yeah, and it's short, so I'm thinking if I will finish that, and I will probably read at least half of the other one on my phone, hopefully, then I will probably need something short. So putting that away there. And then I have these three to see if I want to go on or not. So I have this one, which is incredibly short, and I will probably just like randomly go through it. Then I have these two, and I will probably choose one of them. I don't think I will read both of them. I have this one, which will probably go away. So that's bye. Say goodbye to the book. Next time. There. And then I have this one, which I really want to start reading. So I will see how it goes and which ones I'm gonna go faster. I have the feeling that I won't get to this one because I want to do the Weapons of Math Destruction. So I'm gonna see. But these are like kind of more important. I know you're seeing my phone, but you know what I mean. It's the one on my phone. So yeah. And I will try and film things tomorrow as well, see how I feel about it, and I will tell you my opinions about the books and how fast I read them and how I can actually go over the continuous 12 hours of reading. Obviously I will eat and like do all of those things, go to the toilet and stuff like that, so it's not going to be a continuous non-stop 24 hours read, but not 24, sorry, 12 hours read, but you get my point. So yeah, that's it. So I have like these ones are a maybe. We're gonna see which ones I want to go over through these four, and I'm saying bye bye next time for that one. So yay. Morning. So I thought I'm gonna start reading at 7 o'clock, but guess what? No, it's 7:30 and I haven't started anything. Yay. Anyway, this is what I should be picking right now, and I do not know. I am still sleepy. Okay, we're gonna go with this one, I think, and it's just because I've started it. I'm here, so I feel like I will just like finish all of that quite quickly, hopefully. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do now. Math with bad drawings, illuminating the ideas that shape our reality. Yes. Okay, good. So let's keep reading. Let's put this one's aside on the floor over there. And I am at page. Boom. Oh, perfect. I'm in the middle of something. I need to look back. Okay. So, gonna let you know when I finish this. I finished the book. So I started around 7:30 and now it's around 10 o'clock. So yeah, it took me a while to read it, but I finished and I am really happy. So I thought I'm gonna say a couple of things about the book. I don't want to make it too long, so very short, so just like random. We'll see if I can get to 5 things about the book. First of all, really funny, like really funny. Second, a lot of really great real life examples on how society works, how different things in the society work. So that was really good. I really liked it. The only bit I could say about this is that most of the examples were related to the USA, like American. So you had like the education system in there, the government, the elections there and stuff like that, but it still was really good. What else? Oh, a really good graphs and charts, and I don't mean like drawings, so I don't mean these ones. These are on the first one, they're funny, but I mean like really good graphs, charts to represent the information and the things he was speaking about. So I really like that one. And very easy to understand explanations, and I mean like easy vocabulary. You didn't have to know a lot of like mathematical terms. He will kind of explain everything on the go, or he will use a comparison between math and something else and you will understand the concept straight away. So it wasn't hard to read, or you had to like, oh, what is that actually? So that was really good. And then the other one, but this is more like personal because I'm a big fan of the end notes. So the bit at the end, you see the end notes, all of these ones that are related to each chapter, I think they were really good. And I totally advise you go through them at the same time as you read the actual chapter. So really useful. Yeah, that's it. Finished the first book. I will need to go and eat and see, and then choose the other book. So yeah, I'm happy about finishing this one. Oh, and I want to say how many stars I'm giving it. I think, because I'm gonna give stars on Goodreads, so you know it's out of like 5, where I give 5 very rarely. It's just if I give a 5, then it's my favorite ever. So, and this would go at 4 stars. 4 stars out of 5 for this book. Great. So, yay. I will speak to you in a couple of minutes. In my bed, I finished breakfast and all of the other things you have to do, like wash and stuff for morning. It's not morning anymore. It's still morning, but it's like 10:30. Ooh. Anyway, so I have to choose between these ones. So I decided to put Weapons of Math Destruction on my tablet because it's way bigger than my phone. And it's going to be way easier to read, hopefully. And yeah, I don't know how big data increases inequality and threatens democracy. I'm not sure if I want to read this one because, let's take a look at the... Oh, it just has 205 pages. That's not that much. I thought it's longer. Oh, that should be good. That should be really good. But I have the feeling it has like a lot of like data, statistics, stuff like that I've just read in this book, because those were like the last bits I had to read from this one. And it had a couple of bits about the government, scientists, and like the education system, and some statistics over there. And I'm not sure if I want to just have kind of like on a similar topic. I kind of want a break. I'm really happy it's just 205 pages, because I think I will manage to read it, to actually finish it today, hopefully. But then I have these ones, so I think I'm going to put this aside for now. It might be the third book I'm going to try. And I have these ones, like the small ones over there. I don't think I want to give them a try right now, because I'm still in a mood to read a lot. So I think these will be good for like in the evening or like after lunch, when I get a little bit, do I still have to read? So I don't think I will do that. This is quite big, and it's quite this is quite big, and I would prefer to finish this book to make sure I'm finished with this challenge, and then get to this one instead of the other way around. So I think I will put this one aside for a while, and that means I will read this one. Yeah, it's quite short. It's probably not gonna take me a long time. It has a lot of like, a lot of writing. It has a lot of drawings. That's why I thought it had. Yeah, it has. Okay, so yeah. So I think this is my second book. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading, see how I go. Also, did I mention? I think I mentioned it's around 10:30 right now, so I think I'm doing good. Hopefully I can manage until 7 o'clock in the afternoon. But yeah, this is my second book. Okay, so I finished book number 2. So this was just his graphic work. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce his name, so that's why I kind of like don't want to do it, because I think I will do something really bad. So yes, so finished it. It took me a little bit longer than I expected, but yeah. So 5 things about the book. I might have more than 5 things, but I can see. So number 1, the introduction to the book is written by him, and it was really interesting to see how he sees himself more as a mathematician than anything else. So I thought that was interesting. Number 2, this is more like a negative point than like a proper positive one, but I did not like the fact that you had the descriptions of the book, of the images at the start of the book, and then the actual images at the end. So for example, if you want to, I don't know, I'm gonna go over here, let's 2 more. So if you want to see picture number 73, and that's the description and the explanation, you had to go at the back and look for 73. And it was quite hard to manage the book. So that was number, I forgot what number is that, 2 I think, I hope. Number 3, the explanations for each image are incredible. They're very easy to understand, doesn't give too much, like not too much detail, but enough detail to understand the concept. Number 4, all of the images are grouped into specific categories, and that makes it even easier to understand the concepts behind the images. Number 5. Number 5. The feeling this book gave me was as if I was in a gallery watching his work and then reading the small descriptions under it. So that was a good thing from my point of view. So yeah, and I would like to see more of his work. I would love to actually go to an exhibition with his work and stuff. But yeah, so that's my second book. Good, it's just 12 o'clock, I think, around 12 o'clock, so yay, pretty good for the morning. So I'm gonna see which book I choose next. Oh, and this book, again, I want to give them stars for Goodreads, and I think I will give this one 3 out of 5 stars. Yeah, 3 out of 5 for this one. Good. I need to choose my next book. It's around 12:05, I think, and I've read 2 books. I need to pick a third one. I still think I will leave these ones for later. I have a feeling that I will need something short for like after lunch, because I already started to feel like sleepy. I just want to go to sleep and stuff like that, so it's not good. Then I have to choose between Hidden Figures and Weapons of Math Destruction. Ooh, it's a tough choice. I don't know what to do. I will go with I will go with Weapons of Math Destruction, I think. Yeah, I think I will choose this one just because it is the book for our book club at Goodreads, and it's for April and May, and if I just started right now I will probably finish way quicker, and yeah, it could possibly help me get 2 other books. I don't know, it's also a little bit shorter. I feel like that's such a bad excuse, as this is 329 pages and that's around 205 or something. That's such a bad excuse, but still I think I will go with this one just because it is the book for April and May for our book club. So yeah, that's what I am going to do. I'm also going to read on my tablet, which I'm now a very big fan of. I do like proper books, but I'm going to see how it goes. I'm not sure if I will read all of the book in just like one go, so I will read the 205 pages now straight on with no break. I might take a break in the middle and just move on to another book and come back to this one, but I'm gonna see how it goes. So yay, wish me luck. Yeah, I'm going to take a break. I'm just on page, I think it's page 62. Yeah, because I'm on chapter 4. So that's page 62. Out of 217 or something. And yeah, no. I'm not bored by the book, that's the bit. The book is really interesting. It just covers some topics so far that I've recently read about in some other places, or they've been mentioned a little bit in the other book I finished in the morning, the Math with Bad Drawings. And I'm just like, oh, I know this bit. Do I still want to read about it? Should I just skip it? Or and then I feel like the author does such a great job. Her explanations are really easy to follow. Like, I can't complain. I can't complain about the book. But I just could not concentrate on some bits, and I even like stopped. I've checked my emails. I've had a snack. And all of those things that are not helping at all. So, and I'm hungry again, and it's 3 o'clock, and I just need a break, and I will stop reading this book because I just need a break and I need to go and make some food. And yes, and as you can see, I've stayed in bed the whole day so far, and I don't think that has been like a really good option, especially after a while, because I feel like sleepy and couldn't concentrate. So I might change my place and I might go and stay at the table. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but I will try that. So I still have, oh, you can't say anything. I still have hidden figures, I don't think, or I don't know, but I don't think I will start this one. And I still have these 3, and out of these 3, I think that one that I really want to read is this one. So I think I will count this as book number 4. Though it doesn't actually count as 4 because I haven't finished that one, but I'm taking a break from that one and I'm reading this one, so I think it counts as book number 4. I will finish this one quite quickly. It's very short, 60 pages? No, I'm wrong, 58 pages, even better. So I will finish this one quite quickly, and I hope I will be energized to spend the next 4 hours, 3 hours and a half kind of ish, on reading more of this one again. Don't take me wrong, it is a very interesting book. I'm just like start to get in that mood when I do not want to read anymore. Can I just please do something else? But I will continue reading, so I will go on to this one after I eat, hopefully, fingers crossed, and then I will see if I can read a couple of more chapters from this one, like maybe 1 or 2. I'm not gonna like force myself I need to finish this by 7 o'clock, because then I will just completely stop reading everything. So I will just probably force myself to read 2 more chapters of this one, and that will take me to chapter 6, which will make me feel better. I really need to finish this one, so I plan to finish this, 2 more chapters of this one, eat, and then I'm gonna see how much time I have left. What else do I want to do? So yay, hip hip hooray, I hope. So I've changed my place. I'm not in my bed anymore, which should be a really good thing. And it's 4:45, 10 to 5 or something like that. And I've had my late lunch, and I also finished this book, which I am very excited about. I really liked it. It says so much in just like 58 pages, and it shows so much, and he asks so many questions, and it proves a lot of things, and I was pleasantly surprised. So let's see if I can do 5 things about this book. So number 1, it presents a lot of stuff in a very concise and short number of pages, so it's a good thing. Second, the proofs chosen for the book are really good. They're not long ones, but they're very concise, but they are presented really well, and they do show exactly the main points of what a proof should be, if that makes any sense. Third one, all of the drawings, diagrams, or anything related to that, they are really good. There are no problems with them. They're made really nicely. They're very easy to understand. 3, the book has at the end an appendix, as you can see over here. It has a couple of appendices. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but it has like 5 of them, and they are really good, and I appreciate a book which has like really good endnotes or appendix or something that tells you even more. So you get even more really great proofs at the end, and even some like very good questions. So I do advise you, if you have this one, to check the appendix as well. And 5, oh my, 5. What do I want to say? 5. You don't need a high level of math to read the book and to understand the concept. So I presume it could be used in school or, I don't know, home with your children, if you feel like you want to show them some really fun math. And the drawings are really nice. I think I would have preferred some of them to be on color. It would have been like more pleasant, but I'm pretty sure they're still fascinating for everyone. So yeah, I think those are my 5 ones. And what else do I have is there anything else I have to say? Oh, I am gonna probably, to be fair, I think I'm gonna give this book a 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, because it has been like a surprise for me. It tells a lot of things. It has a lot of questions. It shows a lot of proofs and stuff. So yeah. So yeah, I think I will give it a 5 out of 5. And I saw that it's a series actually, and they do have some other math related books. I think I saw like, it has symmetry. I'm not sure if you can see, but it has symmetry and something with, yeah, useful formulas. So secret number, I'm not sure if that's like a proper math, but it might be something else. Perspective, platonic solids. So yeah, it's a series. I'm not sure if all of them are, oh no, they're not. Are they all written by the same author? I don't think so. I think it's just like the wooden books in the series. So I think that's a series. Yeah, so okay, so I have these books left. So I have hidden figures that I really want to read, but I haven't started anything on it. And I feel like, what's the time now? Kind of like 5 o'clock, so I have the feeling that I will not start this. And then I have these ones, vicious circles and other savage shapes. It looks fun. Should I start it? Oh. So this. Anyway. Guaranteed to bend your brain. Murder's math. It's kind of like, I think it's kind of the same idea. So these ones are kind of the same idea. Or I could continue on with this one. What should I do? So I have 2 more hours to go. I've tried so badly to read this book at like kind of after 12 o'clock, because I've spent from 12 until 3, or maybe not. I didn't actually spend that many hours, but let's say from 12 to 2. So that's like 2 hours. And I've read just 62 pages. Don't know. Should I start a new one and just like hope I will finish it in 2 hours? Or just go on with this one? And my table is making this sound. Oh. I'm lost. Do you know what? I think I will just read another chapter of this one and see if the subject kind of like changes. And I won't feel like I kind of already know some of these bits. And I will feel more motivated to read faster, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put these ones aside. And I'm gonna give a go to this one. So I will read one chapter, see how I feel about it, and then decide if I will pick any of these two, basically. But I might just feel motivated to just go on with this one. So we will see. Okay, so I am going to stop here. So this is chapter 7. And it is... Oh, you can't see, it doesn't want to focus, but it's 18... It doesn't want to focus, but it's 18:51. And I'm gonna stop here. So I can count that this is the end of the readathon. Yay! Hip hip hooray! I've managed. I don't think I've read for 12 hours, to be fair, because I started like half an hour late in the morning, and I'm also like finishing a little bit early now, and it's also, I don't think I'd be reading for a full-on 10 hour, like 11 hours, so I think I would say around 9 hours of just reading. Is that correct? I have the feeling I didn't read that many books for just 9 hours of continuous reading, but maybe it's 9 hours. I think it is. So yeah, I'm on chapter 7 for this book. So in the end, I didn't want to start this one, and I haven't started any of these ones either. So I haven't started any of those. No. And I continued with Weapons of Math Destruction. Now the book has 10 chapters in total, and I'm on chapter 7, so quite good, and it has a conclusion as well, so I think it's quite decent. Oh, I've also made some notes, not too much, just have one bookmark and chapters, so yeah, to be fair, I think I've done decent on this one. Now in total, because this is basically the end, so I haven't actually read this book. I'm like halfway in between it, so I can't count it as like finished. But I've read this book and I totally loved it, and I will give it 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I've read this book. Oh, focus on this one. So I've read this book, and I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Let's put it on this side. And it's quite heavy. I haven't read this whole book today either, but I finished this book today, and I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars. So yeah, so I've got this one, this one, this one, and a part of that one. Oh, just generally to let you know, I think this book will be a 4 out of 5 stars for me as well. I know I'm just on chapter 7, but I have that feeling that I think it's gonna be a 4 out of 5. Obviously, it could get better with the next 4 chapters in the conclusion, or I could be like very disappointed and be like, no, 4 is too much. So, but it's around 4. So yeah, I've read all of this. I am quite pleased. I've never done this before, so I think this is a good start. For how many hours? 9 hours? Maybe 9.5. I think it's quite good. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed it. As I did. I quite enjoyed like filming this as well, so it was quite interesting. Let me know if you enjoyed it, obviously, and if you would like to see more of these things. I'm not sure how often I can do them because I need to be on holiday to probably do this. I'm not gonna be able to do it on a weekend, so yeah, but I don't know. Just let me know how you feel about it and if you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I might try it again, but I'm not sure. So, yeah. Anyway, have a lovely day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.